He's one of the best moderators I've seen. The person that I'll be discussing Antifa with is a woman by the name of Demonmama, so she'll be joining us shortly. They can't hear us right now, but they're live streaming. But yeah, I just wanted to say welcome. The debate will be on whether or not Antifa is a terrorist group or organization. If there are troubles with me lagging or something like that, because I have a situation where my Ethernet cord was taken away, and so now I'm just doing Wi-Fi, then you could find me on Dylan Burns TV at Twitch. And let me put that out there for you all. Oops, why is that not typing? In fact, wait, there's probably an easier way to do this. Give me 1 second. I'll just try to copy and paste his link. So I'll also be recording this, and then, well, never mind. I probably won't be recording it. So, but it's going out on, oops, sorry, DLive, Twitch, Periscope, and YouTube right now. So, if you're watching me on YouTube, there's always a chance if someone swears or something like that, or if I say something they don't like about a subject, that YouTube will censor me, as they do quite often. So, please, I encourage you, it would be better for me if you subscribe to me on DLive or Twitch, preferably DLive, because I think they're the fairest platform to me, and that would be most beneficial to me. So, also, I apologize if in the course of this debate I'm not keeping up with the chat, but if you have anything you'd like to add in the chat to help me out, a source or something like that, I don't mind that, but understand, usually in the fly of one of these debates, it's tough to get that. I am not hosting the debate, Dylan. I'm going to be having it on my show, but Dylan's the de facto host. Drone Tech, thanks for being here. Modus223, thank you all so much. Anyone else who happens to be watching, can you hear me so far, you all that are watching, and is there any lag? Sometimes, what happened was I'm at my work studio and someone took my Ethernet cords, and I have to do it Wi-Fi. And sometimes when I try to do Discord and at the same time try to do a stream, sometimes it ends up screwing me up. So yeah, just let me know if there's any lag for any of you that are seeing right now. If it does lag, I am recording this as well, and I'll put the recording up. But like I said, you could go to that link, twitch.tv/DylanBurnsTV, and you could watch it live. Also, if you're someone who's on the left and you happen to be watching me for some reason, which I really appreciate, I honestly do, you may want to consider checking out Dylan Burns' channel. I really like Dylan. He's a left-winger. I think you would say he worked on Mike Revell's campaign. He's a Bernie supporter. I disagree probably with 95% of his politics.
Just waiting.
But, oh, you could probably hear him there, but I don't think they could hear us. But I think that he's a really fair-minded person who argues in good faith, and he's a good host.
Got my fucking notebook.
So I'll be quiet, and we'll see what comes. Also, I don't swear. They just an FYI, a lot of people curse when we do these debates. It's not something I do often.
First, like, big one-on-one debate I've done in a long time. Yeah, it should be really fun. And of course, again, if you have questions, toss them in the chat. I'll copy them down, and we'll answer them in the post.
That's Demonmama there. She's just waiting for Dylan to leave her in. So I'm going to unmute here in a second and just say my hellos to everyone. Also, if I have to run out real quick, it's a work-related thing. I've already told the people I'm with, so we'll be good. So, all right, I'm going to join them live now. What's up, Demonmama? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome.
I can see and I can hear you. Can you hear me and see me?
Everything's great. Actually, let me change something real quick. I think I'm hearing you through my regular speakers instead of my headphones. So let's see if I can. Oops. I don't plug that. There we go. Okay, I think that should be good now.
All right, perfect.
How have you been?
I've been fantastic.
Good.
How have you been?
Pretty good. I was telling Dylan, if I have to run real quick, I'm at work, so it would be a work-related thing. It's a really tough week for me because I've worked with the same person for 9 years, and this is my last week, so it's been kind of an emotional week.
Damn.
But I have to move on. So, but yeah, other than that, things have been great.
Well, hey, sorry about the tough stuff, but hopefully it's on to bigger and better things for you.
I'm open. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been today. I installed my new CPU, so if the camera looks so clear, it's because of that. It's because I've been able to upgrade my stream quality thanks to my wonderful community.
Awesome. That's great.
So yeah, I'm happy to be here today, Dylan. Thanks for hosting. I don't know if Dylan is actually can hear us right now. Dylan, can you hear us right now? Or are we moderatorless?
I think right now we're probably moderatorless. I think he's doing his own thing on his channel. He just got off a debate.
All right, perfect. Well, before he gets in here, I'm gonna just dig right into you. Just kidding.
That's fine. I really enjoy these platforms way better than the 8-person. To me, it's just too much. It just.
Yeah, it can be a bit much. I have fun with it. Like there is a bit of I don't know. It's something like the panels to me. Though they can get chaotic and frustrating at times, it's kind of like having a debate at like you're all playing pool and everybody's just talking politics. There's a sort of organic nature to it that's nice.
I know a lot of people seem to like watching them, so I encourage the content creators that are doing it. If it helps viewership, good for them. One of my big things that I'm trying to work together with the right and the left is I just wish people would go for their politics to independent content creators. I don't care if you're anywhere from anarchist to communist to anything in between. To me, it's at least you can trust the people that are doing, like Dylan. He's doing it because he believes in it, not because some corporation's paying him 6 figures, to say what he's saying. So
to be fair, though, if a corporation wants to pay me 6 figures, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
That's like my favorite band, Ween. Their fans always say, "Oh, they never sold out." And I saw an interview with them that were like, "Oh no, we're happy to sell out. We just haven't had any offer." It's like, that's how I feel.
I mean, I understand. I really like Ween too. They got some good ass music.
Love Ween. Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. We were actually just actually I need to update my stream title. Damn, I almost forgot. But yeah, we were just talking with my stream about the wonderful diversity of styles on Twitch politics right now, and how I think that's actually a big strength. That we have a lot of different types of people doing a lot of different types of shows. And personally, I think that's a really great thing, and that we should celebrate that. Some people think that's not such I think some people tend to fixate on really large figures and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think it's a good thing that we have a lot of people bringing really unique audiences to the table, and I think that's good for everyone. It brings more people to the space in general. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
You got me right when I took a bite, so just say something.
Dylan,
just give me 1 second.
I'm happy you've started to grow a mustache, and I hope that's influenced that person that said that he can't stand you for some reason.
That was a weird thing. I get a few of those, like out of nowhere. It'll be like, Dylan sounds reasonable. He sounds okay, but holy shit, I hate him. It's like that's out of nowhere. I guess it's just certain character traits that people just rub on people the wrong way.
Well, I get that. Like, I'll do a video with someone who seemingly is like 95% in agreement with me, and then I'll be on their channel reading their chats, and they'll be like, "Who's this fat guy? Get him out! What was he talking about? I don't like his beard."
Yeah, I had a recent experience with that sort of thing as well. I did sort of an impromptu one of those, came in hot to the chat and was just like, "Bring me in, I want to debate." And did one of those debate bro moments the other day on Chud Logic's channel, and damn, those comments were polarized. Some people really hated me, and some people really, really hated my opponent. It was a little spicy.
Like, hey, if there's nothing that energizes people more than hatred, even more than liking people, it seems to be. Somebody just redeemed a thing, so I'm gonna talk about that quick, and then we're gonna get straight into it. Thank you for redeeming the Ask for Subs point reward. If anybody wants to support the channel, like Rob Noor has said earlier, there's no big boy behind my bank. George Soros has put nothing in my pocket, not yet at least. And what he offers though. I don't take any money from any weapons manufacturers, any money from CNN or any big corporation or any energy manufacturer. I've only taken a few payments from the CIA, and that's not nearly enough to help with my psyop that I'm trying to do here on Twitch. So if you want to sub to me, I'd appreciate it. If you want to gift a few subs or do a direct donation, I'll go straight to my PayPal. Twitch takes less money out of it. Or if you have an Amazon Prime account, link it with your Twitch. You get a free Twitch Prime. You can give it to me. I deeply appreciate it. Deeply, deeply, deeply. Anyway, let's go straight into it. We have two people here. We have two people here. We got people who basically agree on everything, but seem to disagree on this one. So I wanted to get them together to see them interact on this issue, since they both have the exact opposite perspective on it. I'll let them introduce themselves, and I'll go into the rules, and then we'll go straight into it. I'm going to first start with my bias. My bias is going to show here. I'm going to start with Rob Noor, my right-wing bias. I'm going to pass it over to Rob.
It's nice to have a host that's so conservative for once. So thank you so much, Dylan. My name's Rob Noor. I got a show on YouTube called Normal America with Rob Noor. I also have a radio show in Williamsport, PA, 104.7 on Saturdays at 11 a.m. if you're in the area. On Twitch, I'm Normal America with Rob Noor. On D Live, Normal America. I'm just someone. I ran for Congress in District 12 here in Pennsylvania as a Republican. I'm someone that thinks that politics has left, the establishment parties have both left the regular people behind, and that I wanted to try to be a voice for people of all sides that really don't have time 9 to 5 to watch politics, and just be a voice for normal people that I see our country leaving behind. So that's basically what I do. I usually have a conservative bent on things, but I'll criticize the Republicans all the time as well. So
wonderful. Next, I'm going to throw it over to Demonmama.
Yeah, my name is Demonmama. Demonmama Live here on Twitch. Your Demonmama on Twitter if you want to see my Twitter takes. I am a lefty politics streamer. I tend to talk about everything from economic issues to the ongoing situation with the vote, all kinds of stuff like that. And also do a lot of commentary on media and stuff as of late. Video game commentary, talk about the political themes in video games, stuff like that. So if you like debate, I do a lot of debates as well. So if that's something that's up your alley, come hang out in my community. We'd love to have you.
Okay, I'm in midway chewing, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to be awkwardly silent for 10 seconds. Can we do that? Wonderful.
Deal.
Turn to the camera if you can. Wonderful. Okay, let's go straight into it. So, here are the rules. Since this is a one-on-one, you guys get more intro time than usual. Usually it's 1 minute, but with 8 people, that's all you can get here. So here, I will give you, if you want to make full use of it, 5 minutes to introduce your hypothesis or what your position is, or your theory about what you believe on this topic. You will also, at the end, get another 5-minute period of time to do an outro. Between that, it will be open, free-for-all, where you can go back and forth. My job will be to mediate and hopefully make sure that people don't interrupt the other too much. If I see some, that's just because you might really disagree with something, you need to step in. But if I see too much of it, I will ask you to back off and try to give the other some time to speak. I'm here to mediate the conversation, not to polite how nice you are to someone's topic or how kind you are to each other. I do think watching how people act normally towards another person who disagrees with them helps actually inform people on the individual streamer and on the person holding that position. So I don't try to moderate niceness. But if you do anything TOS, that's obviously outside the bounds of what I could allow, and that will be reciprocated with a kick off the show, and you won't be welcome back. The one other rule is you do not at other people in the chat, the other person you're talking to. You can talk to people in chat, just don't at the other individual you are debating in chat. So I don't want to see Demonmama at Rob Noor, you suck, and Rob Noor at her back like, no you, and because then I got kicked both you off, and then I got to talk for China for 2 hours or something. So, do we understand the rules? Do we have anything we need to comment on or anything else? Okay. If I forgot anything, I might speak up or DM or something, but I think I got everything I need to get out there. So, I am happy to start this off with, this time I'll start off with Demonmama, since I'll let Rob introduce himself first.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to say the topic?
I
would assume people are here because they saw the title of the stream, but I'll just repeat it for everybody. The topic is Antifa a terror group? This is not on Black Lives Matter. Some people have been asking. This is not on Black Lives Matter. This is on specifically Antifa. Is Antifa a terror group? Okay. Demonmama, you can take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a really good question because we've seen a whole lot of rhetoric about Antifa lately. We've seen everything from Donald Trump, the president, commenting on it, to Bill Barr of the Justice Department talking about Antifa. But it in my experience, it seems like a lot of people don't really know what Antifa actually is. And that concerns me because in history, we've seen a lot of examples of groups become scapegoats, become moral scapegoats, whether there's actually any truth to the claims that are being made about them. So I want to start this by talking about what Antifa actually is. We hear the term Antifa all the time, but a lot of people don't know what it actually stands for. What Antifa actually stands for is anti-fascism or anti-fascist. It is a political movement. It's a creed. It's a set of beliefs. It's something like saying the term Christian. There are many different types of Christians, and there are many, many different types of anti-fascists. Throughout history, there have literally been, at the very minimum, hundreds upon hundreds to thousands upon thousands of anti-fascist groups in various countries, and that continues today into the United States. There have been anti-fascist groups which are strictly pacifistic. There are anti-fascist groups which are not pacifistic. And I have a whole bunch of examples of those. And I don't want to bog down in way too many historical examples, but just to give some examples of groups that are one of each type, so that you can understand that I'm trying to give a very honest picture of what anti-fascism means and what it has been historically. The first identified anti-fascist group would be recognized as a violent anti-fascist group. This is called, and pardon my pronunciation, Antifaschistische Aktion, which was a German group which fought violently against the rise of a very, very, very barely known historical figure named Adolf Hitler. With the rise of Adolf Hitler and
could you clarify who that is for chat? Some people might be unfamiliar.
Adolf Hitler was a Nazi who ruled who led Germany during World War II and leading up to World War II. The first anti-fascist group, the group that literally began everything, was indeed a violent group. Though I think that violence. Mind you, that anti-fascist action, this group was predominantly Jewish. So they had a very good reason to fight against Adolf Hitler's rising regime and his rise to power. And many of them paid the price with their lives. And again, that's one example of a violent group, of a militant form of anti-fascism. However, many other examples exist that were not so. For example, the Jewish Anti-Fascist Committee here in the United States was a strictly non-violent group, of which another little-known historical figure named Albert Einstein belonged to. Albert Einstein was an outspoken member of the Jewish Anti-Fascist Committee, and these days we would say that he was a member of Antifa. So I think that going into this conversation and addressing the question, is Antifa a terrorist organization? The resounding answer is no. How could you define something like that? That would be like saying, is Christianity a terrorist organization? Even if there have been some groups of Antifa that engage in violence or something like that, to say that Antifa is a terrorist organization flies in the face of our understanding of anti-fascism on a very realistic basis, the actual history and beliefs. And it also isn't reflected in data that we have available to us today, which I'm sure we can get into to some degree. So to sum it up, anti-fascism is a political movement that has had many different sects and flavors throughout history. There is no one single group that represents anti-fascism, just like there is no single group that represents Christianity. Or any other belief system. It is a set of beliefs, and people interpret those and build off of them in many different ways. So no, Antifa is not a terrorist organization, and to say so could be, in fact, very dangerous.
Okay, you are done with your opening statement?
Yeah, that'll be everything.
Wonderful. I'm going to throw it over to Rob. You have 5 minutes.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I kind of figured there were several ways that it could be gone about with this. I do believe that Antifa is a terrorist organization. I know one of the arguments that wants to be made is, oh, but they don't have a central leader, and oh, you could be in disparate Antifa groups. They don't all meet at the same lodge like your Elk Club or something like that.
Rob, you're having a problem with your audio. You seem to be breaking up a little bit.
Okay, let me just say then, what I'm going to do is I was trying to stream this, so I'll just tell people that I'm streaming with, go to Dylan Burns TV on Twitch and watch the stream there. So it's more important that I be able to be heard by you all.